Be honest. Are you really pursuing your acting, or are you just calling yourself an actor and feeling better about not doing the work? Tell me, are you? Today I want to talk to you about getting out of, first of all, I want to talk to you about what you need to do when you are stuck, and why you got to and some of the things that get you stuck. So I'm going to rewind. Let's talk about some of the things that have you stuck. Okay. Sometimes, you might be stuck because you're waiting for permission, or you're waiting for validation. You're waiting for a teacher, an agent, a casting director to tell you what you're supposed to be doing instead of taking initiative. Sometimes you're stuck because you are in that perfectionism paralysis. Say that 10 times: perfectionism paralysis. If it's not perfect, it's not worth doing. You are not going to do it if it's not all lined up for you. Number three, you have a fear of rejection or judgment. You're avoiding auditions or classes because, you don't want anybody to tell you you're not good enough. You're binging on too many podcasts, too many books, but you are not doing the work. You're not putting anything into practice. You're not taking any action. Does that sound like you? It's like, okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know. Um, how about this one? I used to hang out with this one a lot. Comparing yourself to others. Instead of focusing on your journey, you are watching others in their success, and you're spiraling out of control. Number six, you forgot why you wanted to act in the first place. You have disconnected from your why, and now you are totally confused. Now you are done. It's like, I don't know why I'm supposed to be doing it. This one is a biggie. You are stuck because you are under financial stress. Money blocks can become mental blocks, and it can make you feel powerless and totally immovable. It's like, I don't have any money. I don't know I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know where I'm going to get the money from. And so if you are under that kind of pressure and that kind of oppression, that'll keep you stuck. Number eight, you lack a clear plan. You don't know what to do next. You have no structure. You have no goals. You have no map. So there is no movement. You're not creating your own opportunities. You're waiting for auditions instead of building content, instead of writing or collaborating. You're just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to wait. God knows where I live. God will bring what I need. Number 10, and this is, I would say this one and money stress are probably like the top two. They have been the top two in my playlist for a long time before I started to figure things out. This one is isolation. You're trying to figure it all out by yourself. You have no mentorship, you have no community. You're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to get the acting gig going? How am I going to find the agent? What am I going to do? And you stay stuck. You miss out 100% of the shots that you don't take. Can you understand that? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You got to get in the game. You got to get back on the court. You got to play. You got to try and do your stuff, because it's in the doing that the work comes. So I am going to give you 15 ways to get you unstuck. The first one, and this is connected with your why, write down your mission statement. What is your deeper purpose in being an actor? What is it that, why did you want to do this? There had to be a reason other than fame and fortune. But what was it in you that said, I want to do that? For me, when I was 5 years old and I was at a school pageant and I saw these kids on the stage, I knew that was what I wanted to do. And that why has never left me. I might have gotten a little distracted, but I've always known this is what I want to do. So, write that mission statement if you have lost sight of your why. Number 2, create yourself a 30-day challenge. Maybe for you it is getting into a monologue a day, doing a self-tape, reading plays. In my book, in my planner that is here, I actually have 2 30-day challenges to help you in your career. Because if you are giving yourself tasks to do that are beneficial, that are helpful, you are going to win because you're building your muscles, you're getting yourself going. So it is good to have a 30-day challenge. Number 3, get into a scene study class, make a weekly commitment. When you do that, you force yourself to be consistent in your actions, and it helps you sharpen your craft, and it brings you into community. Just getting into a scene study class or an acting class really starts to change your focus. You get out of being stuck to doing, and we want to be doing. I heard something the other day, and this woman was talking about, don't fake it till you make it, but practice the art of becoming. And I think that is brilliant. How do you practice the art of becoming? You practice it by doing the things you want to help you get to where you want to be. So if I want to be a working actor and I am a struggling actor, then what tools can I use to start becoming that working actor? And taking acting classes is one way to start doing it. I want to be an award-winning actor. Well, if I want to be an award-winning actor, then I have to take classes. I have to prepare. I have to work on monologues. I have to work on scenes. I gotta be working on my craft. That's part of me being an award-winning actor. Number 4, join an accountability group for actors. Get into a place where there's support, where there is structure. I cannot tell you how important being in a community of like-minded people is, and what it will do for you. When I first got into Los Angeles, probably about a year into it, and I was figuring out everything I was supposed to be doing, I was very fortunate in that I met a friend, or I met somebody who became a friend doing a play, and she turned me on to this group called Actors Working Together. Well, in that group, I got into it. I was paying a fee to be part of it, monthly. I was with 20 other actors. None of them were similar to me, so there was no competition. And it really helped me because we gave each other tips. We talked about our challenges. We got into what we needed to do. And FYI, I am starting a group like that for you actors who are on fire for your career. You want to do stuff. So in the description below, I have put the link so you can join. You can get on the wait list first because I'm only taking 30 actors. But or you can join another community, but you want to be in a community where people love you, they support you, they cheer you on, and that you cheer them on. It's not a one-sided thing. Community is a give and take. I give you, I take what is helpful to me. So we are always working together in tandem. We are supportive, we are encouraging, we give each other good, sound information. So that is why community is so important for the actor. You cannot do it alone. You cannot grow alone. You need that group of people that come around you and say, okay, Lydia, let's go, let's do this. Number 5, to help you get unstuck, produce a 1-minute short. Use your phone, write it, shoot it, edit it, and then put it up on social media. But give yourself something to do. A 1-minute short, pick a little topic that you want to talk about, and then 1 minute, challenge yourself. It is challenging to write a 1-minute short. I've done it. It is challenging, but it can be done, and that'll keep you busy. Number 6, write yourself a role. Nobody's writing for you. You do it. 1 page a day. Write yourself a pilot or a short film, and give yourself maybe 30 days to do it. Every day you write a little bit for that pilot. Every day you write a little bit for that short. On the channel, on Lydia Nicole Live, I actually have a master class with a showrunner who is phenomenal, and he kind of walks you through the steps of writing a pilot for yourself. It is Danny Kalis. He was the showrunner for a bunch of great Disney shows, and he is a brilliant writer. So you can go check that out. I'll also add that to the link after this live. So so you can write yourself a role. Number 7, create a done list, not a to-do list. At the end of the day, you want to write down everything you did, right? Write it down. I know we have to-do lists. I got to do this, I got to do that, but what about a done list where you have actually put down what you did at the end of the day? Because that is powerful stuff. That helps you. It empowers you. It goes, oh wow, I accomplished this. Even if it's one thing, you accomplished it. And the more you put down on your done list, you could go back at the end of the month and go, oh wow, I did all these things this month. So when you start to feel sad for yourself, or you start to feel like you're blocked, that'll remind you you are powerful. You are getting things done. Number 8, rewrite your negative beliefs, and rewrite them adding affirmations. So if the negative belief is nobody wants to hire me, then the affirmation is people want to hire me every day, or people are knocking down my door to hire me. People are ringing my phone to hire me. Turn that negative into a positive. Write that negative belief that you have, I'm not good, I'm a loser, into I'm a winner, I get things done, people seek me out. You start writing that I am, and affirmations are really powerful when you start with the I am. I am an award-winning actor. I am booking every job I go out for. Just start doing those, writing down those information, and then doing it, speaking it, saying it, living it. So the next one, number 9, is unfollow triggering accounts on social media, and protect your peace, because it's not just unfollowing triggering accounts, where you go and you see this actor and they're always working, and you feel like they're always working, I'm not working. That's a trigger. Delete them out of your social media, so you're not participating in the madness in your head about how they have it and you don't. Protect your peace. If you are hearing yourself comparing yourself to other people, then shift gears, because comparison steals creativity, and you do not want that. You want your mind to be at peace. Practice relaxation through breath and think of good things so that you are protecting your peace. Number 10, watch performances with intention. One of the things I like to do is uh, watch a good piece of acting work. I will watch a movie or a TV show that is really good. It's well written, it's well acted, and then I'll look at, ooh, look at what that actor did there. I will watch to see how that actor got what they wanted to do in the scene. That stuff starts to set me on fire. I love K dramas. So I will watch a K drama at night and look and see how the actor is going for what they want. You know, I'm looking for that intentionality in the actor's role, in their performance. I want to see what they are doing, and that lights me up. It's, oh yeah, that's what I want to be doing. Okay, what can I do to get there? What do I need to do? You're not just watching to be a spectator. You're watching so it fuels you to perform, to go, okay, I want, because competition is good. We talked about comparison stealing your creativity, but a little competition is good if you use it in a healthy way, which is, oh, they did that, I can do that too. I love that. That's sharpening you. That's like getting you going. It's like being on a sports team, right? And they're all your sports, your all your teammates, but you each want to do good. So it's like, okay, they got 10 points, I think I can do 12. All right, and so your mindset changes from, they got 10 points, I can't do 10 points. No, it's like, ooh, let me get in there, let me play with it, let me do what I can do, let me show what I can do. And that's healthy, that's good competition. It's not comparing and then disappearing or just crumbling and falling apart. It's using what you see to make you do it a little bit better. The next thing is using my planner to help you. Again, Acting Smarter Planner really is a great tool for you to have structure, for you to write down your progress. There's a bunch of tracking sheets to help you. Who do you want to meet? Who do you want to work with? And it really is, this book helped me because I used to get stuck all the time. I would get stuck in comparison. I would get stuck in isolation. I would get stuck in paralyzation. I can't do it. So if I can't do it, great, I'm not going to do it. But that book has helped me to have structure. And let me say something about structure, because I don't think actors really value it enough. When I was in Los Angeles pursuing acting early on, I had a day job. And so, I had a day job for 7 years, and I was like, well, I want to be acting full time. And I was booking work. I mean, I had a day job, but let me tell you, I was booking work. I was booking at least a job a month. I was getting into, whether it was a play, it was a TV show, I was doing something every month. Even though I had a day job 5 days a week, 9 to 5, sometimes 8 to 8, I was still making a room for my acting. What helped me, and I had to learn this because I kept saying I want to quit my job so I can be acting full time. I want to quit my job. Finally, the opportunity came. I had saved up enough money that I had like 3 months. I thought that was a lot. It really wasn't. But I had 3 months of saved money so I could pursue my acting and be okay. And what I learned in those 3 months was I did not have structure. I did not wake up with intention every morning. I didn't make the best of those 3 months. So, what happened? At the end of the 3 months, I had to go back to a job until I could uh, uh, earn that money and save money to get me to be on my own again. And what I learned was you do not leave anything until you have figured out structure. There are a couple of things. I'm taking a side road here, but this is important. Structure for an actor is crucial. Having a daily routine to help you, to keep you going. So so if I had to do it again and I was starting my acting, I would save at least 6 to 8 months, and if you could, a year of finances, so that you have a whole year to get yourself um, in that rhythm of being a working actor, of doing it daily, having structure, figuring out what your routine will be. I'm going to be in acting class Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I will be at the gym. I will be taking voice lessons. I will be working on my scales. I will be in a co-reading class. That you have a structure to keep you going and I will be in my community with other actors to keep going. I will not waste my time. I will not waste my money. And while I am on my way to being an actor that is working, I'm going to have a side hustle so I can keep putting money in my coffer to extend my runway even more. The thing with acting is that there are seasons where you may be working a lot and then seasons that are dry. And so the financial stress comes when you haven't figured out your money stuff. And you have to, as an actor, you are the CEO of your business. You are self-employed. So you may book a job come January and then you will not work till June. So what do you do in between February and May? You got to have money coming in. So if you have a little side hustle that you can keep putting money into your account, that will help you so you're not financially stressed or distressed. And during that time, be a penny pincher. Don't spend money unnecessarily. As an actor, you are investing. You gotta invest. So that means you gotta have finances to pay for your subscriptions, for your casting websites. You gotta have money to pay for your subscription for your IMDb page. You gotta have money to pay for gas to get to and from maybe auditions or rehearsals or acting classes. That there is an investment you have to make as an actor, and you got to think very seriously about the money. Where is the money coming from and where is the money going to? And I wish someone had taught me this early on, but one of the things I learned from working actors when I was starting out was that they were very frugal, because they understood that there are abundant seasons and then there are dry seasons. There are seasons when you are booking a lot of work and then there are seasons when you are not. And I started to see what made a working actor successful and what made a struggling actor miserable. And the working actors who were successful were the ones who had a small overhead. They didn't spend too much money. They were saving. They were thrifty. So they weren't being choked by financial needs. Like, I gotta make this, because when you don't have the money and you're going into an audition, you bring that with you and it stinks up the room. You can't be free because you're worrying about, I gotta get this job, because if I don't get this job, I can't pay my rent. But when you don't have that, you can play, you can be creative, you can do what you need to do. So I just wanted to take that little side street there to help you to start to understand, to be a working actor, some of the things that it takes. All right. So, number 12. Actually, this fits right into number 12. Do the confidence walk. Put on music. Walk around like you booked a lead in a Netflix series. Start practicing being confident. Whatever that is for you. Maybe it's working out, you're lifting weights and you're like, "Oh, I did 100 pounds today. I did 200 pounds today." Or you're dancing, you're feeling good, you're moving to the music. That gets your endorphins going. We got to get our endorphins going. So what does it? It's a jumping rope. What is it that's going to get you starting to feel good? You start feeling good, then you start acting confidently. We want you to be confident so you can win. You can book those auditions. Number 13 is create your reel. Create your reel. So do a do a scene that you can put on your smartphone with somebody. Do a monologue that you can put on your smartphone. Get a couple of them. If you do one monologue a week, if you do one scene a week, in a month you got 4 pieces of content that you can make into a little reel. And again, those reels should only be no more than 3 minutes. So the monologue, a minute, less than a minute. The scenes, less than a minute, just a minute. And show them what you can do. So you are working, you are moving. So even though you're waiting for a job, an acting job with a studio or production company, you are doing your acting, and then you are putting it up on social media. You're sharing it with people. People are seeing the good work that you're doing. It really does make a difference. The next thing is book a session with a coach. Maybe you need a little bit more guidance. So maybe you need to work with a career coach, acting career coach, somebody who can help you. I can help you. You can book time with me if you want. But what having a coach does is it gets you in shape. It gets you more focused. You're saving time. You're not wasting time. And number 15 is to declare publicly that you, my friend, are a working actor because you have been putting stuff in motion. We think if we didn't book a lead in a series, or we didn't book a lead in a film, we are not a working actor. Something else I want to add to that is that if you are auditioning and you are getting callbacks, you are succeeding. If you are sending in your self tape and you are getting callbacks on that self tape, you have succeeded. Everybody can't book that one job, but the fact that you got a callback puts you in the top of the top, because everybody's not getting a callback. I wish someone had told me that earlier. One year, I went on, well, one season, I went out a year. One season, I went up on 7 pilots, and it got down to me and one other actor. And I did not book any of those pilots. And at the end of that season, I was devastated. I was like, I didn't book anything. And it wasn't until later that I realized, wait a minute, I was doing great work. And it came down to they wanted a certain look, or they wanted to go with someone who had more credits, but it had nothing to do with my work. The fact that it came down to me and another person said that I was already a winner to just keep going. And I will tell you that when you don't see success in front of you, your mindset goes to the gutter. and then you feel like you're not good, you feel worthless, you're not getting it, and then your spirit diminishes, then your confidence is gone. If you are getting auditions and you are getting callbacks, you are winning. Keep it going. Do not get distracted, do not get confused, and change your conversation with yourself. You are, the Bible talks about faith comes by hearing and hearing. So we have to speak it so we can hear it. I am going up on auditions. I am getting callbacks. I am winning. I am winning. The fact that you are in movement, the fact that you are doing, I'm creating shorts, I'm writing my own script. You are winning. I am making my own content. You are winning. I am putting content up on social media and I'm getting feedback from people. You are winning. You are winning. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not get discouraged. Get in a community. Again, feel free to sign up for my wait list for my acting community, Acting Smarter Now community, and get the book to help you. I also have a video series that can walk you through what it is you need to be doing as an actor, because a lot of times I've started with the conversation, you say you want to act, but what are you doing for your career? That video series will really guide you to what you need to be doing. A lot of us as actors need structure. If we don't have structure, we fall apart. If we fall apart, we cannot do our work. So get yourself in gear. Listen to other actors share their stories of breakthrough. Start paying attention to what is it that you want to become, and write a plan on how you're going to become that type of actor that you say you want to be. You can do this. Every day is different. No day is the same. So every day you have a new opportunity to win. The fact that you stay in the game means you are winning. Be a winner. Keep doing your stuff. Don't get discouraged. Life is good. You make life happen. Don't let life make you happen.